Hey everybody, just kind of an impromptu live here, jumping on because I am in Pinay County, Arizona, with my good friend, Sheriff Mark Lamb. He brought us just a few miles outside of Phoenix in Pinay County. We are about 52 miles directly north of the border from Mexico. And what I've seen in this area, this kind of a royal area that's rural outside of the city, will blow you away. And this is what pisses me off so much, is that the mainstream media, the big three, ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, you 24-hour news cable, you mainstream media, what you're doing to this nation by avoiding covering the invasion of our country is treasonous. I'm going to take you over here, and I just want to show you what I've seen just in a few minutes. And literally, we just pulled up with the sheriff. Get my camera turned around here. There's Sheriff Lamb. Hey, Sheriff.
Thank you guys for joining today.
So, now.
So this is what we call a loadout spot. So this would be where a car would back into once the cartel scouts tell them that the load is ready to pick up. And the load is typically humans and drugs. So they'll pull in here early in the morning, late at night. When it's dark, these folks will come to the desert 5-6 days, and then as soon as they're ready to be picked up, they file into a car and boom, they're out of here. So
and by the way, folks, just about 2-3 miles from here is the I-8 and the I-10. So we're right in the middle of the corridor of the eastbound, westbound 8 and the eastbound, westbound 10. So two major highways where then they take the humans or the drugs and ship them to God knows where, Boston, Chicago, Philadelphia, you name it. Now let me just show you. So here is this dirt road we pulled off of the main road from. I walked just a few feet up here, and what I see is going to blow you away. Okay, obviously some were sleeping right here, hiding out here. Now we'll duck through here. Everywhere you move, there is more signs that people were here. And by the way, you're going to notice a theme. Everything matches. Black water jugs with blue caps. The backpacks are all camouflage, almost same name brand. Here's some of their clothes. Here's more. Here's more. Here's more. Look at this. By the way, note this backpack. It's gonna match, which means this is like an industry, folks. The cartel has this all set up on the other side of the border. Water jugs, backpack, medicine, blankets, ready to go for them. They pay their $5 grand, $8,500, $10,000. They get their equipment, their gear, their water, and they start walking for 5 days, 10 days, whatever it may be. Look at this. Then they get to this spot in the sheriff's county where they're well into Arizona, 50, 60 miles away from the border, that they've become undetected the whole way, and they sit here and wait for the cartel to pick them up. This is a fresh one. We just discovered. This wasn't really soaked, and it just rained here yesterday, so they just came through in the last day. Look at this.
All of these shoes came out of one backpack.
These are called carpet shoes.
Yep.
They stitch these, put them over their boots, so they're quiet and they don't leave footprints.
Yep.
We found 7 pair in one backpack. Then a couple more pair over here. Note camouflage. Note the bags. All matching. Note the water jugs. Matching. This is like they've got an assembly line down in Mexico, ready to go, so that they can ship their drugs and their humans up here and make their billions. And all thanks to the Biden administration.
This isn't an isolated spot. I mean, I can tell you, I can show you 50 to 100 of these spots in my county alone.
This is insane. Anyway, guys, I got to run because we're going to try and go track some down that maybe you're actually trying to come in illegally right now. But I'm here filming a Hungry Heroes episode with the sheriff to show what his department does, and we came upon this, so I thought I'd jump on live and just show you guys what's actually happening, because this is an invasion of our country. This is one little spot in one little corner of one county in Arizona, and they're doing this from Texas to New Mexico to Arizona to California, and it's every day. Thousands upon thousands of people are coming in. We don't know who they are, where they're coming from, and the drugs they're bringing with them, the crimes they've committed. And if you're okay with this, you're a sheep. Get your head out of your ass and start paying attention to what's happening. We're being invaded, folks. Something needs to be done. We got brave folks like Sheriff Mark Lamb and his crew down here. Again, 200 and some deputies trying to patrol. Sheriff, how big's your county?
5,400 square miles. It's the size of the state of Connecticut.
And you're usually 2 or 3 years before this. I mean, you had your normal apprehensions from border stuff, but you're out supposed to be doing traffic stops, domestic calls, investigating crimes, helping American citizens stay safe, right? Protect and serve. Now what have you been doing for 2 years?
An anti-smuggling unit dedicated to this. I have all of my canines are 100% dedicated to interdicting human loads, drug loads, gun loads.
So is it a fair statement?
Unit, my aviation is pretty predominantly used only for border patrol stuff.
Is it a fair statement to say then that your resources, because this crisis has become so big, instead of protecting Americans, a big portion of it has to be diverted to stop this nonsense?
Absolutely.
That's
very fair.
That's disgusting. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show people because, we talk about it on the talk show all the time, and there are people out there discussing the invasion, some politicians, some news networks, but for the majority, and the majority of Americans, their backs are turned, their eyes are closed, their ears are shut. They're not seeing it, hearing it, understanding how bad this crisis is. It is horrific. It's an invasion, no matter which way you slice it, and it's got to stop. Anyway, just thought I'd show you what I was experiencing here in Pinay County, Arizona. This episode of Hungry Heroes will air end of next month. You can guarantee we'll be talking more about the crisis on Real America on the talk show this week. Thanks, guys.